Hi guys, we are back with another PSA returns. This one took the longest that any return has taken since like August, July last year. It did basically run up to the turnaround, which is a bit of a shame for the people involved, as we actually had December and January's returns back, or as the same time as this lot. However, let's forget all that and let's get into the fun part, which is the grades. We are actually going to start off with first time graded gem sender Oliver, otherwise known as funny looking Pikachu on Instagram. I'll just make sure that we got everything in shot. And we are going to start off with this beautiful Mewtwo EX. We've got a lot of old school EXs from Japan, including that gem. Wolverine EX from Mirage Forest first edition. Oliver actually sent the most cards out of anyone in this submission. It was a big one actually, 180 cards, something like that, and 55 of them were Oliver's himself. We've got a Cacturn EX, absolutely beautiful. Armaldo with that gem mint 10 grade, that's just exactly what we want to see. Chansey EX from the expansion pack, as you can see it's got the old back. Many of the EXs obviously have the new back. Aggron EX. No, you know what? I absolutely just told a lie there. Aggron EX, please just ignore that. Shrifty EX. I'd actually really like this card. Shrifty just... He looks like he's obviously in attack mode. He's about to slap someone with those hands. Very cool indeed. Then we move on to some English stuff. We got the Kingdra EX from Dragon Frontiers. Salamence EX, one of my favourite EXs actually. I also like the next card coming up, which is the Rayquaza. Such a beautiful card, this one. Lightning Rayquaza, very unique and very cool. Now we come on to the one disappointment from his sender off. I've already let Oliver know about this. I think this is at least an in 8, and it's a very strange grade. I'll quickly explain why I think it got the grade. It's because the grader has judged the corners to be misshaped. I cannot see any other reason why. There's no dents, there's no bending, there's nothing like that. It's a very mint card. I wouldn't be surprised if it got a mint 9. I don't think it's a gem candidate, but anyway, yeah, bit of a strange one. Oh, but anyway, who cares about that? Because we do have an Espeon Gold Star with the mint 9 grade. Very cool indeed. I mean, we've all seen this all over Instagrams, and this has done very well to get the mint 9. Really cool. Arcanine EX from Mirage Forest, mint 9 as well. Nimin 8 on the Dustox EX. I have seen the Japanese old school cards have been a bit harder to get the gems on, especially on rather than they were last year. Exploit EX. We have got some very cool stuff coming up from Oliver though, so hopefully he won't be too disappointed on these grades. Gem mint 10 on the Swampert. It definitely rebalances itself out, and that's what you're really going to like when this next stack comes over, E-Series. I know E-Series is incredibly popular as a whole, has a whole lot. Expedition, Aquapolis, Skyridge, yeah, and basically Oliver did so well on his E-Series stuff. Yeah, I'd agree that stack maybe wasn't the best, but let's improve it immediately with the Magneton from Skyridge. That is the holofoil, and that is getting the gem mint 10 grade. Magneton. Yeah, this the other Magneton from Skyridge, of course, with the mint 9. I just had to double check, see if it was from Aquapolis. Mint 8 on the Jolteon. Mint 9 on the gorgeous Houndoom. It really is a top card. Then we sent some really cool reverse foils. So the Aerodactyl getting the mint 9. A Raichu holofoil Expedition mint 9. Alakazam, this is also the holofoil. It's so faint. Mint 8. The Mew getting the mint 9, I'll tell you, that's such a difficult card to get the gem on. It really is. But again, mint 9, very respectable grade. Vaporeon, mint 9 from Skyridge. Umbreon, mint 9 from Skyridge again. This submission video was actually one of the most popular because of the amount of E-Series we had going off. The Crystal Nidoking from Aquapolis. Absolutely terrifying, I should say. Terribly terrifying. Tyranitar from Expedition, one of my favourite Pokemon. I do like dinosaur kind of things. Gengar holofoil from Skyridge. Another beauty. Look at that holofoil sparkle. I've just noticed how many mint 9s are in this submission. Rhydon reverse foil Skyridge. Bit unlucky on that one, maybe. Mewtwo Expedition getting the mint 9 grade. Again, very difficult to get that 10. And of course, there it is, the Raikou from Skyridge, Gem Mint 10, absolute beauty. Congratulations to Oliver. Also with your Skyridge Pikachu. Poliwrath coming in with the Mint 9 grade. Starmie, such an amazing card, this one. Absolutely amazing. Mint 9. There's the big boy himself, the Flaming Dragon Charizard, the reverse foil, grabbing that Mint 9 grade. Doesn't that just look spectacular? Very expensive card, raw or PSA graded. Aha! There we have it. A Crystal Kabutops, Gem Mint 10. Congratulations, mate. That is awesome. Nidoqueen also with a gem. Here we go. See, I left the best bits till last, guys. Totally on purpose. Nidoqueen, Gem Mint 10. Jolteon reverse foil, Mint 9. Look at that shine. Very cool indeed. The Vaporeon also posting the same grade. Gramble, though. Menacing Gramble there. He doesn't look very... He looks very angry. I won't want to see that Gramble basically in the forest if I was walking about trying to catch Pokemon. I'd probably run the other direction. But he does get the gem. So I do like him a little bit more for that. Kadabra. I think... Was this the last Kadabra card printed officially, considering all that faff with the Magician? Nidorina, Mint 9. Friendball, Mint 9. How many we got left? Not many left at all. Mystery Plate A, Mint 9. And of course, your Skyridge Crobat, Mint 9. Maybe lacking a bit in gems, but overall, a really solid return, if that makes sense. Like a load. It's better, I think, have a load of Mint 9s than me Mint 8s and gems mixed. I don't know what you think. But yeah, really, really solid return. Thank you, Oliver. And just a reminder, that is funny looking Pikachu on Instagram. We now move on to Jacko. Jacko sent away 15 cards this time around. And what a beauty from the CD promos. Gem Mint 10 Snorlax. Absolutely stunning. Really cool artwork. Pikachu from Battle Festa, also with a Gem Mint 10 with Mega Mewtwo's. Yeah, you've just got loads going on in that artwork, don't you? The CD promo Charizard, Mint 9. The Porygon, also with the Mint 9 grade. Shining Mew up next. Such a beautiful Mew, isn't it, from Korokoro Comics? So, it's just one of those cards, isn't it? I think everyone adores it. I can't see anyone saying, oh, I don't really like that Mew, because it is beautiful. A bit of a strange one on this. At least you got the gem on the full art and not the other way round. But still, very beautiful card, that one. Now we move on to the Pikachu promo Battle Festa with Mega Gengar in the background this time. Sylveon as well. That comes with a Mint 9 grade. And then... Oh no, I've wrecked the surprise. Guys. We did have some red Pikachus. We got a Blastoise Gem Mint 10. Venusaur CD promo Gem Mint 10. And then, very cool indeed, 5 Gem Mints for the Reds Pikachu. Well done, Jacko. And thanks for your patience with this send-off. Matthew is next with this giant tower of cards. Matthew sent his biggest order ever in November with a 50 cards. And I believe it was a near mint set of Shadowless. That was the main attraction. And that is exactly as PSA have graded them. A lot of near mint 7s and near mint 8s. And actually, looking at the cards, I think that is what they deserve. But I actually think it's not bad at all, to be honest. So you got your Gyarados, your Chansey. You never know with these cards because PSA can be really harsh on them and give them 5s and less sometimes. But luckily, you've got those 7 and 8. Clefairy, near mint 8. Hitmonchan, near mint 8. I hope you are happy with these results. I know they're not gems, but I don't believe they were ever going to be gems, if that makes sense. So yeah, Ninetales, Shadowless. And it's really cool to get these old school cards just encapsulated and just get their grade or their condition just guaranteed for the future. Blastoise, Shadowless, near mint 8. Beautiful card. Probably the one of the submission for yourself. Alakazam, Shadowless, near mint 7. Raichu, near mint 7. Poliwrath with the near mint 8. I wonder how they went. This is a near mint 7, this is a near mint 8. Who knows? There can't have been much in either of the cards. Near mint 7 for the Zapdos and the Venusaur there. Then we move on to some normal base set first edition, which we always love to see coming through the service. We start off with the Metapod and the Pokemon Flute. Sorry if these cards seem a bit everywhere. That was just the way they came back from PSA. It's not. It's just something that happens every now and again. Sometimes PSA pack exactly as you sent them, and sometimes you just get a bit of a mixed batch. I guess it depends on how they're graded. I obviously much prefer them to be in order. Makes my life easier. Gem Mint 10 Poliwag, but it's not a big complaint, to be fair. Onyx next up with the Mint 8. Very cool card. Again, it's just making sure the condition is set. And again, I believe this was supposed to be a near mint. Yeah, it was a near mint send-off. Matthew is now experienced enough to know that. Metapod, sent so many times. Fighting Energy, near mint 8. Gem Mint 10, Magnemite, that's what we want to see, isn't it? From first edition, base set, beautiful. Near mint 8 Onyx, again, see what I mean about being them mixed up a little bit. They really should be together, those two Onyxes. Pidgey from near mint 8, Near mint 8, Ponyta, got another one of these. I think we've got 3 of these actually in total. Voltorb is up next with the mint 9 grade. Then we have a Fire Energy. It's just getting a bit more difficult to stack them up for some reason. I don't know whether it's the cases or whatever. Or maybe my hands just aren't fitting them into place as well as usual. And the Diglett mint 9. One more stack from yourself, Matthew. Just put them up there, safe and sound. So we start off with a good one, thankfully, this time. It is the Psychic Energy, Gem Mint 10. Lightning Energy, Mint 9. Fighting Energy, also with a Mint 9 grade. Gust of Wind, Mint 9. Magnemite, Mint 9. Beautiful. Kakuna with the near Mint 7. Doduo. It's so cool to see these old school cards. If you have any base set first edition, I could only recommend sending them in for grading. Obviously, we prefer you send it through us through Graded Gem. But otherwise, I would just get them sent in, guys. It totally is worth it. Just having them encapsulated. It's just the way the original base set first edition really should be. And there's a card Matthew will be incredibly happy about. Again, I've left the best till last, haven't I? So we have the Freezer, the Dragon Ball Z. Beautiful card. I know you're going to be so happy with this one. Eevee Munch. I know we had your January returns back before this. You might have been a bit disappointed with the Dragon Ball Z. You won't be disappointed with that. Eevee Munch, Gem Mint 10. Alolan Ninetales, Gem Mint 10 Hyper. Charizard GX from Ultra Shiny, Gem Mint 10. And then we have the Legendary Birds. These never seem to all get gems. I don't know what it is with PSA. Just doesn't really seem... Look at that. I'm not going to lie, Matthew. I think maybe those two probably should have got the gem. Otherwise, though, I think you still had a very successful submission overall. And again, thank you for using Graded Gem. It really is appreciated. Now we have Richard, otherwise known as Jungle J, on Instagram. I definitely would go and check him out. He has some of the most awesome full arts, trainer full arts to be exact. It's definitely worth the follow, guys. Definitely. The Boss's Way. Sent away a few Rocket cards. Again, the Mint 9s in general. Nightly Garbage Run. Full Heal Energy with a Mint 9 as well. Now we move on to those beautiful, beautiful full arts. So we start off with Dana, Gem Mint 10. I think you did incredibly well this time again, mate. I remember your Guzma and your first send-off got the 8, didn't it? Well, we made up for that with the Gem this time around. Nano, Gem Mint 10 yet again. Nita, all for the Ultra Shiny GX boxes, which were very difficult to get at the time, if you remember. Ingo and Emmett, Gem Mint 10. IFA Foundation, look at that. Gem Mint 10. And oh no, I'm not a Mint 9 on the other Guzma. What is going on? I know these were packed fresh as well. Mate, I don't know what the value of this is because I don't really keep up to the value of Japanese cards, but it might be worth the regrade on that. That just looks perfect. Faber, Gem Mint 10. Whitney, very flirty Whitney by the looks of it, Gem Mint 10. Lucamine, there you go, I'm not going to say it again, you know what it got. Mina, the artist, obviously, Gem. And then Fisherman, this is probably one of the most realistic Pokemon cards I have ever seen. Look at that, very cool indeed. And of course, it's grabbing that graded gem. We've got another stack here. We start off with Professor Elmsley's Lecture, Mint 9. Oh, we got Judge, otherwise known as Base Set Tom. He looks very much like him. Samsung Oak with the Mint 9 grade. Kahili, I think, the golfer. Jemmy. Oh, Lisa from I obviously had this in English. The Gem Mint 10 sold almost immediately, then went up in price. Stevens Resolve, Gem Mint 10. Stevens Resolve again with a gem. Zinnia, nice card indeed. Pokemon Fan Club with a Mint 9. Sorry about a few of these Mint 9s. I mean, it's not great, is it? Cynthia, Mint 9. I don't know. Mallow, Pokemon card, Gym Deck, Gem Mint 10. At least all the full art trainers in general got the gems, hey, Richard? Evelyn, Gem Mint 10. Morgan, love that hat. Look at that hat. Very cool indeed. That's the thing that sticks out to me in that card. Wow. And the hair. Wow. Incredible. And then we have got Hiker. No guesses on what he's doing. Gem Mint 10. So thanks again, Richard. And Jungle J is the Instagram tag. Last but not least, we have Mark and Gillian. Mark Scullion on Instagram. You can also find him on Facebook. So we're going to start off with the Shining Charizard, Mint 9. Snorlax Level X, Domino's Pizza. I always love that Domino's Pizza logo in the bottom. Milotic, Mint 8. Ampharos, Mint 8 as well. Luckily, things do get better. Some of these Japanese cards, yeah. I mean, I can understand why they did get the Mint 8, to be honest. Deoxys, beautiful card there. Absolutely beautiful. Mint 8. Psyduck Munch, Mint 9, which isn't a bad grade, to be honest. They have been quite difficult to get the gems on. Definitely a chance, though, there. The Mimikyu, though, the one that's spiked in price in recent times with the Gem Mint 10 grade. You are going to be very happy with that indeed. Mint 8 on the Evolutions Charizards. We still haven't had a gem through the service, guys. Come on, pick up your game. But we have had a Charizard Reverse Foil Evolutions, Gem Mint 10 in the past. Now we go back to the very basic Venusaur from Japanese. Gem Mint 10 on the Gyarados. Nope. Flip that around very quickly, didn't I? Dragonite, as you can promptly see. Excellent to Mint 6 on this Charizard. And the only reason why I can feel that is the case is because I've just got a feeling like it bends outwards a bit, like from the centre, if that makes sense. Excellent to Mint 6 on that one. Anyway, Dark Blastoise with a Mint 9 grade. Dark Dragonite lifting it up, just that one extra one to get that gem. Now we got Olivia from Crimson Invasion. Beautiful card. And Mallow as well. Not from Crimson Invasion, from Guardians Rising. Pokemon Fan Club from Ultra Prism coming in with a gem. Machamp First Edition, Mint 8. Mint 9 on your base set 2 Nidoking, which is a very good grade indeed. Mint 8 on the Ninetales. Then we did have some E-Series reverses as well, which is Mint from Blastoise. For Alligator with the Mint 9. Oh, hello there. Absolute fire with the Charizard Reverse Foil Gem Mint 10. Congratulations, Mark. That's probably the one of your submission, isn't it? And last but not least, we have your Fortress Reverse Foil Mint 9. Well then, guys, that is another PSA returns done. Hope you enjoyed the video. And of course, visit us at gradedgem.com if you are interested in becoming a part of these videos. However, otherwise, set this up very quickly. Gonna leave it to the outro. Bye, guys.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, please like, hit that bell button, and go and follow our social media. Oh, and don't forget gradedgem.com. Thanks, guys.